This one looks like we're actually in the scene.
My face is no. Manny's face is ooh. This is not good. Manny, I want to say hell is frozen over. Hell has frozen over. That was going to be the original title for this show. The Callis family actually won.
Like I actually changed your title because you I could tell by your rage that you left out the family part in the title, so I just added that.
Oh, you wrote,
the fuck? The Callis actually wins?
Yeah, thank you. Because I don't remember typing family at all. You're right.
Welcome, everyone, to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I'm, of course, the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes.
And I am the obviously black, obviously discriminated, or maybe I'm not. Maybe, Manny, I'm a white man in blackface.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not.
If you are, you should be locked up. The amount of N-words you dropped on this show.
I'm canceled. The N-words, everything.
For 20 years, the N-words you've thrown about.
The N-words, all types of stuff. The way I grade food of certain people and everything. You're out. I would love to get canceled. I don't mean that really. But I would like to be in a situation where people be like, "Oh my God, he's done. He's fucking done," and then make that comeback like if I'm Mel Gibson or some shit.
No, Marcus, I'm doing all the talk shows. If you're canceled, I'm doing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know him. You see me on Fox News.
Yeah. All right. I know it's a side quest, and I know most people did not come here for this. Maybe they did, but Manny, I'm going to interview you as if Marcus got canceled, and I want to see.
Wait. Yeah. Let me just point out, Marcus told me one of his co-workers watches this show. He doesn't watch wrestling, and then the review was, "Fucking show ain't about wrestling half the time anyway."
Yeah. It's true. It is true. I mean, nice people time we're just fucking around and talking.
Go on.
But go ahead, Manny. I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to ask it as serious as I can. Manny, thank you for joining us on this podcast here for these troubling times, these difficult times sometimes. But the main question is, how are you doing, sir? First,
I'm deeply humbled and sad about the situation of my friend Marcus, the not so grand finale.
Oh, not so. Can you elaborate? What is your take on him doing blackface for 30 years of his life?
I think it's outrageous. I'm sure there is mental health concerns going on in there, which we may need to look into, and maybe some of my comments I may have to take back some of my comments, but yeah, it's outrageous. It's outrageous.
Yeah, I mean, the events that I think about the most, it's just the interview, is that he got emotional when Kofi Kingston. He said he got emotional when Kofi Kingston won the title, and we all know that right now it's crocodile tears, man. When did you find out that this man was full of shit?
With the rise of Triple K, I secretly saw him fist pump the air. He was like,
yeah. He went for it or something. There was a time, there's photos of him out of makeup in a MAGA hat. There's photo of him hanging around known Nazis, also the KKK. Utterly shocking.
I remember several occasions where he was in the sweatbox of his car when he was doing a show, and some of his makeup started to run. Some of the blackface makeup started to run, and that's when I knew. That's when we called him out after the show. But the show was doing numbers. The show was doing numbers.
As the numbers declined, the makeup declined as well. Tragedy. You can see right through him. You can see the phoniness right through it. And the final question I have for you, I know you're pressed for time, and I know you have a lot of media you're doing. I know you have a big book coming out there. Niggas be lying. Entitled the book. Controversial title as it may be, but it does hit home. Manny, I feel like people who say they were duped were only fooling themselves. I think that Marcus the Grand Finale, you can listen to the way he talks. It has no bass in his voice. It is a high pitch, basically, I would say white voice all the time. It sounds like he's on his phone. What would you say about his white voice, his controversial, the controversy of him trying to say, what would you say to the children out there, to this man who betrayed himself as a black man for 90% of his life?
As a famous wife beater once said, don't trust anybody. Austin 316 said.
All right, now that nonsense is out the way. Hi-yo, we're back, and still controversial, and still not talking about wrestling, and still using the Clash at Paris background, because you know what? It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's art. We're performing art.
Yeah, it's Starry Night every night for us.
So there isn't any real news, like they're just like scheduling stuff and some things in AAA. Someone got fired, and to be honest, I don't even fucking know who they are.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't care. Let's be honest. We don't care about whoever got fired for AAA. We don't care about any of the Matt Riddle situation of him cheating on charity. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I don't care about him calling out CM Punk. You know, it's all these things. It's so much news that I don't care. There's nothing juicy. There's nothing that will have me sink my teeth in, because the real world is more controversial than wrestling is bringing out.
Wow. So WWE Shop did allegedly spoil Friday Night SmackDown of the return of AJ Lee. However, Marcus, you know sometimes how WWE, how sometimes in your head you fantasy book and then it never matches what happens on the show, so you end up largely disappointed. How are you going to feel when we think it's AJ Lee and it turns out to be Danhausen?
All right. So as you say, it's Danhausen. Who would be the person? Who would be your biggest disappointment? Who would be somebody where you just go, well, what for fuck's sake? You can't tease anything like this and then go completely with blank. Who would be? And you can't say Thea Hale. You can't say Thea Hale because that would make sense.
It has to be a female.
Yes.
So, if I think I'd be okay if it was Roxanne. But what if they brought back Cora Jade?
Oh, but she's busy. She's making more money than she ever did. I don't think they can bring her back if they tried. Because they try to lowball her. They try to lowball her, you know it. Oh, that's interesting. Would that make you roll your eyes? Would you be upset about that?
No. There is no one that likes Punk that would make you roll your eyes. Like, oh, what's he doing? If it was Bailey, maybe people like, oh. If it was Liv Morgan, I'd be like, oh.
What about I know these are random people. The Big Cat, Nikita Lyons.
She's got nothing to do with CM Punk.
You don't know that?
The same way we said to Tanahashi when he was standing on that top rope, was like, this ain't your fight, baby. This ain't your fight.
I feel like I would eye roll for a few people in this case. Let's go with, if Rhea Ripley came out, I roll my eyes on it. Because I don't want that. If you're promising me a returning star, I don't want that. And this is nothing against Rhea. Rhea is who she is. Mega star, yada, yada. Face of the company, yada, yada, all that stuff. Drake's love interest. Can't get there. But I'm just saying, I would roll my eyes on that. Next. regular version of Natty. Not Bloodsport Natty. Regular Natty would just roll. I would be so upset. So upset. Just be annoyed. And then last but not least, either Jordan Grace or the JCJ, any of those people who are in the NXT main event picture. Lash Legend, nothing against these people. Jada Parker, none of these against these people. It's just that it just seems like there's promise that should be there that, oh, we're bringing somebody back in the return now. I'm like, I don't want to see any of these NXT people. Even Roxanne, I would be like, yeah, I know he claims that's his quote unquote daughter, like Cora Jade, and
it doesn't fit though. Like she's currently in like some other story.
Yeah,
in the Judgment Day, the breakup story in the Judgment Day.
Yeah, I mean, also Nikki Bella would make me roll my eyes as well, just in general.
What about Brie?
Nah, that's a different story. No, I'm just it has to be. It's either it has to be two people on this planet, and the other one I don't really care. One is Paige, and of course his wife. I honestly don't care, Paige. So she shouldn't do it, but.
I think you may get a pop if it was Paige though.
Yeah, get a pop.
I don't think many people would roll their eyes.
But it's kind of a disappointment. Like
it will be a disappointment.
It's
kind of like that time they said that a former world champion is going to be on Dynamite, and it turned out to be Christian, and everyone was like, oh.
Yeah, that was when Tony did that big. Oh, this is a big acquisition and all that. He was really selling it, and it turned out to be Christian, who people like. Similar to like Paige, people like.
Yeah, but it's not the same. When you hype it up to be huge, then it's our fault.
Hype it up, let it be Britt Baker. Ooh. I know she's still on the contract, but wow, that would be like that man went to AEW.
Let's kick off with AEW. Gabe Kidd calls out Darby as these two fight to open up Dynamite. Everyone comes out. The Death Riders, Hook. The Ops, Willow, Gabe Kidd tries to take out Darby with a hammer, but a conveniently placed truck. He takes out Gabe with a cloth of whatever.
Yeah, conveniently, all of this in his truck. Honestly, if Darby were to get pulled over, if this was his truck, he would have got pulled over. He's going to jail that night. He is literally the serial killer we've been looking for.
And then he also conveniently has a body bag chained to the back of a pickup truck where he drives off with.
Yeah. How far did he go? Manny, and I would like to say, ding, 0 days without attempted murder on the AEW Dynamite.
No, but Marcus, let me tell you this. The worst part about this was, we've all seen this. This is some type of felony. I don't even know how many there are involved in this one.
You have to get the death sentence for this.
But later on, he comes right back out.
Yeah. Can I get an update on Gabe Kidd's health? Like Darby, this is a premeditated murder. I honestly think this is the worst death to MJF. MJF didn't actually commit the crime. He threatened. We don't know if that was gasoline or not. That could have been just some thick ass water. I don't know. Yeah. That could have been tap water. We don't know. Okay, that could have
been gravy for all we know.
Yeah, it could have been anything. So we don't know what was in that. We don't know. This is clearly dragging somebody down the street and they trucking a body bag for God knows how long.
So, to be fair though, it did make me remember the Boss Man.
Yeah, it honestly reminded me of was that Hogan that got on the back of Undertaker's motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah. It reminded me of that. Reminded me of Boss Man dragging away. I as much as I say it's attempted murder, I thought it was a nice way to start Dynamite. It's a hot way to start Dynamite. It just said,
it's very hot.
Yeah.
And then Mercedes Moné took on Alex Windsor for the TBS title. Man, I really like this match. I don't think any women's match is going to compare to this match this week.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. This week, yeah, probably, yeah. This was a really good match. My issue is AEW books backwards. Why did we get the 4-way before this match? That's what I'm just saying. Just should have been the match, and then some way she got up. Then we could have got this 4-way, but it seemed like it was rush booking. We're back to this, and I believe that's the end of Alex Windsor's run.
I think so, yeah, because RIHO So Mercedes chokes Alex Windsor again after the match, and then after refusing to shake Alex Windsor's hand, and then RIHO returns to make the save. Looks like she's put on weight. She doesn't seem like the stick insect that used to be.
Don't fat shit. Don't body shame RIHO today, Manny. Don't you dare call her.
No,
fat. Don't call her fat, Manny. Don't call her fat.
I'm not calling her fat. I'm just saying she's maybe her offense now might look like it got hurt.
I mean, she did look quote unquote thick this week on Dynamite. I mean, compared to her anorexic size previously. But I believe on the show, we manifested her back, right? I think, I don't know if it was last week or the week before or Saturday. It was like, what the hell is RIHO? And he was like, it's time for her to come back. It's been 6 months. So she's
it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday, we said that.
Yeah. She's about to get her about maybe 1 month in and disappear for another 6 months. She has the best schedule in all of wrestling, and I believe she's getting paid high and a high amount of money. She's basically, and I'm going to call it a spade, she's the Kawhi Leonard of wrestling. Barely shows up, has a job, don't have to do nothing, get $28 million. Just saying.
So the $28 million, that was paid by the owner of the team, right?
It is.
This is fraud. This is fraudulent work.
Manny, it's fraud on the highest level. But you know what? I'm not against it. One, because it's my team. And Kawhi is my guy, and Bomber's my guy. He wanted a winner at all costs. $28 million don't mean nothing for him. Yes, I give you a fraudulent job of running some company and don't have to do anything. I'm just saying, he wanted to get they committed fraud, trying to get around the luxury tax and getting Kawhi his money. I have just 2 questions about this. One, is it really wrong to want to pay your players more money? I'm just saying. Is it really wrong?
No, but when you do shady shit like this, it is wrong. I could never trust Microsoft again.
Yeah, who did it hurt though, Manny? Are there any victims in this?
Yeah.
Who?
Everyone in the league.
Why? The Clippers didn't win shit.
It doesn't matter.
Kawhi barely plays. We have no draft picks. The Paul George thing was a bust. There's a lot that went wrong in this. A lot.
No, because if you added that $28 million to his actual salary for the Clippers, I'm pretty sure that would take you over the salary cap.
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to avoid that. I understand the scam, Manny. I understand it's a scam. I understand we're breaking rules here.
Yeah, so everyone in the league that play. I don't know if anyone. There may be other people doing shit like this, but for the people that are playing fair in the league and not getting extra money, this is bullshit.
You mean those cheap bastards that don't want to pay the players?
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling them. My guy wanted to pay his player. He wanted to pay for his guy. He got $28 million. I'm just saying.
How would you feel if I was getting paid by StreamYard and you weren't?
That's a different situation. We're doing the same job here, man. We're on the same team. It's called the Untitled Manny and Martin show. This is a different. No, there's nothing unfair about that. But you know what? I would, at the end of the day, say, well negotiated, Manny. I didn't think that far ahead. I'm an idiot. Honestly, if that was going on. I'm just saying, my argument is who was hurt from this other than, like, it's fraud, yes, at the highest level. But we didn't win. I think there are other investigations the league should investigate, and there are more important things that are going on. That's like gambling on sports. That's whatever's keeping LeBron James alive. And I think that Luka Doncic in the Laker trade needs to be investigated thoroughly.
Who's your other star player? Who's your other star player on your team?
James Harden.
Yeah, so if you imagine you're James Harden, you see this news, and you didn't get paid extra money. How you feeling?
Well,
Hard done by.
No, I honestly believe everybody knew.
Marcus, I'm knocking on Steve Ballmer's office and like, hey man, why you don't love me?
Yeah, why couldn't I work? Why couldn't I get a cubicle job at this building and just pay me? But you never know. Maybe they use pseudo names. I'm just saying, nothing was hard. And you can't discipline us for it. We're going to take away our draft picks. We gave them all away. What are you going to do? Are you going to someone else?
make you forfeit 10 games straight up.
We ain't gonna win anything anyway, and Kawhi's not gonna play. If Kawhi were to get suspended, man, he'd be the happiest man alive. The man don't care about playing basketball. There's so many things. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Wish
Hook
wrestling
is
had
mad.
a salary cap like this, so we could be like, "How dare you pay Becky Lynch under the table like this?"
Hook is mad that the ops replaced him before his body was even cold. Joe said that they didn't wait for his body to get cold because the opportunity came calling. What do ops do? We take the opportunity. You weren't ready, so Hobbs stepped up and he was. They didn't come out to help him, sure, but at some point he's gonna need their help, whether he wants it or not. They're still gonna have his back. Shut up, Joe. Kill that boy. Kill that boy.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna say we're in agreement. I'm not telling Joe shut up. I'm telling Hook to fuck off.
You know when his music hit? At the opening? Yeah. I was like, oh man, you've ruined the whole momentum of everything that's going on there.
It's so lame. The signal, the music, it's all lame. He comes out there, he looks like shit.
No, because he's a very handsome boy. He's a very handsome boy.
No, but
when he came out there, the slow music, the whole like walking slowly out there, looks at Mox. Mox kind of just laughs at him, kind of like, "What the fuck are you gonna do?"
Yeah, like this big brawl's happening, Manny. This big brawl's happening, and if I were to pick people to go into a bar with, I'm telling you, Hook is probably last on that list. I take Darby high because Darby would cut somebody for me.
Marcus Darby is one of my first picks.
Yeah, I know. He's crazy. He'll cut somebody else. Mox and Darby are like 1 and 2.
If he's on the board, he's a first rounder. He's a first round draft pick in a bar fight.
Yes. So if I was picking if this massive brawl to happen, I'm probably going Mox first. Size and crazy. He's basically Darby Allin, but can fight. He can defend himself because he's like 6'3". Then I'll probably go Darby because he's gonna cut somebody. Simple as that. He's gonna kill somebody or himself. Something crazy is gonna happen. And they're both white, so I gotta take it for privilege.
Well, first off, if Darby's not on the board, I'm taking Gabe Kidd. Because he wanted to kill a man with a hammer this week.
Yeah, I know. You know what? That was the first attempted murder. It wasn't the dragging. It was the hammer just going like, what?
He's straight up Michael Myers in that shit.
Man thinks he's Jason Voorhees going. Okay, he's in. After that, it's I guess you could go to Marina Shafir. No, I know have my back. I think Marina's she'll be down. She'll be down to kill somebody. Did Claudio run out? He did run out, right?
Claudio was there.
Claudio's too nice. Taking Joe. Hobbs.
No, I'm not taking Hobbs.
You're not taking Hobbs? You're not taking a big black man, Manny, in a fight.
Let me tell you why. Marcus, in a bar fight, you're fighting regardless of what's happening. I ain't got time for him to get hit with like a bar stool. Do that look to the side.
We melee in here. Yeah, I know.
Like he'll do that thing. Like someone will pick up a big wooden stool, smash it against his back. It'll explode into pieces, and he'll just like.
Yeah, you're right.
I ain't got time for that shit.
You got a point. We ain't got time for you to be pausing. We fighting over here. This is a big old brawl. We fighting. Hobbs at the bottom of the list next to Hook.
No, I take Bobby in his old state.
Are you talking about Lashley?
Yes.
I'm only talking about people in this segment, Manny. Only in this segment. Of course, Bobby's in my brawl fight. If I fight anywhere in the world, Bobby's in there.
I take Willow before I take Hobbs. Willow's too nice.
Willow's too nice. Yeah. I feel like Claudio's too nice. Willow is too nice, but I think that Willow can show an anger to her. And, by the way, shout out to Willow's crazy ass for going out there. She ain't been involved in this feud in months. She just decided randomly to show up.
No, Marcus, she's bonded by blood.
Like, what the fuck, Willow? I haven't seen you. You went to Marina Shafir like you guys been feuding every week. You have put that shit to the side, it looked like. It's been months since y'all interacted. You just like,
no, they needed a woman out there. They needed a woman out there.
They just find another woman. There's a bunch of people in the locker room that I get down the rose. Go there and swing on them, Nyla.
No, I miss
Swing on everybody.
Cheetah. I wish I did that in front of her. I wish.
Oh my God. I see the regret all over you. I see you made it. I smell regret on 3,000 miles away.
I really want to go, Cheetah, I'm coming to get you, bitch.
Not only do you want to yell Cheetah to her, I bet you want a video of her saying, Cheetah, we coming for you. Missed opportunity there.
It was.
All right, let's continue Dynamite. Yeah, Mercedes and Alex. Oh, is that where we're at? Mercedes and Alex? Where do we
can move on. Ricochet says his problems with the Hurt Syndicate predates AEW, but while for them it's business, for him and his boys it became personal. Ooh, things just keep getting personal over in wrestling. The last couple of weeks, the Syndicate have been relying on their past legacies. They ended their reign as champs at Forbidden Door, and their legacies are next. They demand the Hurt Syndicate meet them at All Out Toronto. The Hurt Syndicate, basically, MVP calls Ricochet a kiss ass. That's why they kicked him to the curb, and now he is a whiny hater. He became a joke. Tells the Gates not to let Ricochet turn their careers into a punchline. And of course, MVP accepts the challenge. He's going to lace up his boots. MVP don't. MVP don't. Your knees are as tired as Tanahashi's.
I want to see them race. The slowest race in line.
Who you got?
Shit, Tana might get him. MVP sounds like he smokes cigarettes. So.
See, he uses a cane. But I don't know if that's just a prop or if he actually needs it. Because if he actually needs it, Tanahashi will beat him in a race.
Yeah. Honestly, I would vote for the Olympics. Can we get slow people in the Olympics? like people who think that, put me in the Olympics and race some other fat guy, and let's see how long it takes us.
No, Marcus. I want the steroid Olympics. I want to see someone run 100 meters in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I want the juice out of mind, and I want the average Joe Olympics, where it's just shitty ass people. Like, Jesus, they're running. They're supposed to do this in 9 seconds. It is 40 minutes of them running already, and they're tired.
So Mark Briscoe says his focus is on Kyle Fletcher, which means having a conversation with Don Callis. Says Don Callis looks like an Elton John dressed up as a prosthetic penis for Halloween. Don Callis says his opponent will be Takeshita on Collision. If he wins, he will face Kyle Fletcher for the title. But Mark Briscoe wants to fight tonight, so he faces Lance Archer. Now,
I think any memory of this match.
I do. You have been on record saying CM Punk has the worst elbow off the top rope in wrestling.
Yeah.
Nah, son. Mark Briscoe does.
Oh, you don't like the froggy elbow?
No. Mark Briscoe's had one of the worst elbows.
I don't know. I don't think he's on the level of CM Punk. Like that, to me, that's the worst. Because I don't even see an elbow in Punk on that. It just kind of throws his ribs on you. like the elbow never forms. He slaps the mat with his arm. He never's anywhere near. At least with Briscoe, the elbow seems like it lands on the person.
Tony Storm is pleading for all women with a pulse to step up and play a role in the greatest show on earth. Give her the best, worst, and everything in between, darling. But don't worry, darlings. God doesn't judge. That's my job.
Well played. She's fighting on Collision. I don't understand why we couldn't fit more Tony Storm. I honestly, if I read Dynamite, Tony Storm would be on there every week. And after ringside. She'd basically be the Judgment Day. Well, no, they don't cut promos on ringside anymore. It'd be I guess Rollins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander said things as a new tag team, and then Wheeler tells Chris Statlander the Death Riders still have her back. He was told to pass on the message, presumably from Mox, and then Marina Shafir came in and got in her face too. Where's this going? This has gone on for weeks.
Yeah, and I would like to also add, Statlander. Just look at it. Just look how to treat Marina. Nothing has come of her being in this group. Nothing. Every week her life's in. Almost choked. Every week her life's in danger.
That's what happens when you. That's what happens when you talk ill of the Death Riders.
Yeah. You shouldn't say the name. It's like the Death Eaters. Shit, Baltimore. Let me get costumes.
I'm actually looking more forward to her match against Nina Samuels tomorrow.
Oh, when is that? Eve?
Yeah, Eve's international title. Chris Statlander versus Nina Samuels. It should be a really good match.
Yeah, it seems like that came around fast. Eve don't normally have shows this fast. Like it seemed like that was back.
No, it's because the Forbidden Door weekend kind of threw everything out. So he did 2 shows in 1 month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That was quick. But yeah, that should be a good match. I have Statlander retaining that.
I don't know because Dan likes to book occasionally. I've seen it happen a couple of times. The whole story is you're most vulnerable on your first title defense.
Mm-hmm.
So Sapphire Reed won the world heavyweight title, then was in this like year-long feud with Nina Samuels, defended the title, lost, and everyone was like genuinely shocked that night. I think Alex Windsor also won the Eve title and then lost it on her first defense as well. So on the same day, by the way.
The unpredictability of the show.
Yeah, so Dan really throws in unpredictability in the show. So I never even saw Nyla Rose winning that Eve title against Nightshade.
Yeah.
If you watch back the footage, they actually throw the camera right in front of me when the pinfall happens, and you could actually see the shock.
Ow! Many Rays quit Eve that afternoon. I am finished. Dad, I'm never doing this again. Will, get over here. Fuck off. I'm never watching this again.
Brodito took on Claudio and Rila Yuta. Brodito wins with the help of Darby taking care of Mox on the outside. This is where I said, at this point, Darby and security should have had Darby arrested.
Police should have came away. Tony Khan is complicit in Darby's actions of killing Gabe Kidd. I don't see a body. I do not see a body because I know I'm dead if someone dragged me down the street. Bro.
Even if he does show up, there's still a crime.
Yeah. He's not dead. That is attempted murder at best.
Maybe this Saturday we'll ask Eric what type of laws this man has broke, and what kind of crimes this man has committed.
Well, maybe we'll ask Eric who would have went to jail longer, Gabe Kidd for attempting to kill Darby with the hammer,
or Roger Jackson.
Still not charged, Mr.
Apparently he's getting arrested though.
I know. I heard he's getting arrested, but they're really lagging on this one. Like, Rampage Jackson asks, "Please stop sending people death threats," which I agree. Like, he's also still out there saying Stu should have hit himself with a can. Would start none of this. It would start none of this, which is also true.
It's true.
People who out there disagree. Him
doing that opened up a can of worms.
Yeah, by him doing that, it just went down. It's so many people just responsible for this. Like, there's so many people.
Everyone is wrong. Everyone involved in this situation is wrong.
Yeah, Roger Jackson is the most wrong. But there are no innocent people who just was like, what? No, this could be it. The referee for not breaking it up. That one wrestler that got the pin. Just everything involved just seemed like it was just like one thing after another. Like, all these people are guilty. But in this case, Darby Allin is in the same boat.
Darby Allin needs to be arrested. Okada wants to remind everyone, despite the problems he has with Takeshita in the Dog and Callis family, that he is the top dog in the family. Cope and Christian Cage. Well, Cope kind of just gets jumped by FTR. Christian Cage makes a save. And security does the worst job of keeping all of these people apart that the ROH roster decided to come out and make the save.
Yeah, but who are these people in it? It's the ROH roster. And then they get laid out. And then that's like I got bitched out like, nah, not today.
And then
in this segment, I feel like the fans were a little cheated. Like I know I don't need to see Edge and Christian out there together or whatever. I see, they reunited already. It's fine, but I would feel a little cheated if I was there to see Edge and Christian because they were advertising. Advertise this, and they were out there for literally like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but Marcus, they didn't undersell though. When they say Edge and Christian are gonna be here, they never say how long. Like say you went to Raw, say in Paris, yeah.
Yeah.
You specifically, you didn't go to Clash in Paris. You went to the Raw after Clash in Paris. So if you went there to see Seth Rollins. You saw him for them 2 seconds.
It's just fictitious. No one pays to see Seth Rollins.
There may be one person,
his wife.
So surely this is to kind of write off Edge and Christian till September 20th, right?
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. Although they weren't really physically hurt. Nothing really happened, to be honest. Dax was the one that came out bloody.
I don't even know how he did that.
yeah. So there's 2 mystery bludgeonings this week that I go, how the hell does this even happen? Dax and then Blake Monroe on NXT when I just go, what happened? Why?
No, I think Blake Monroe's one was on purpose because that the way she sold that. But Dax, I don't know how that happened, and he just carried on like nothing was happening.
No, but how did Blake's happen? I'm talking about in storyline, in full kayfabe.
Jordan's dirty. That's what it is.
Jordan over there with cheap shots that you can't even see. Like then you get. Go ahead.
Yeah, then you get the All-Star Fatal 8-person tag. This was more All-Star than last week's.
Yes. Because you have the Bucks, you have Kenny and Hangman, and then and you have, I guess, the Callis family and the rest of them. But it had star power, essentially. It had the world champion in there. This is an all-star 8-man tag. And I thought it was delivered. I thought it was, like you called Mercedes and Windsor your best women's match of the week. This is the best match of the week by far. And I just thought,
do you know what? Honestly,
really
I'm going to remove women's from that. I think that might be one of the best matches of this week.
Ooh. Now I see your bias, Manny. Your British bias. You see one British person in the match, and you go, "That's the best match I've ever seen."
I think Mercedes really delivered in that match.
No, it was really good. It was really good. It is one of the best matches. I had more fun with the main event, but I can see how you can go the other way with that.
But you know what? These types of matches don't appeal to me.
I know 8-man tag. You hate 8-man. You hate 8-person tags. You hate tags. 6, 8, 9, 10, 12.
So most of the time, 6-person and 8-person and above, things just go to shit in the middle of the match. There's no like order or anything. At least in most tags, you have some form of order get in there. But this just turns into chaos. Yeah. Everyone's in the ring at one point. You don't know who the legal man is at one point.
Yeah, it may have been a tornado tag because I honestly don't even remember seeing tags. I don't know who was legal.
Yeah, this is my whole thing about it. That's why I don't like them. It's just like it goes all over the place, and I don't know if it's I have ADHD or I'm on the spectrum or whatnot. I can't function. I can't concentrate on one thing. I need to concentrate on one thing. I can't have 4 things having them going on around me. For me, I can't go like that everywhere. I need to take it all in.
But see, this is where I agree with you. As much as I enjoy the match, literally in my match, because I'm a wrestling nerd, who's legal? Who's legal? Like, I don't think a single AEW fan is thinking about this.
No,
I don't even think the casual wrestling fan is thinking about who's legal. I am thinking about who's legal. Why isn't the ref counting when they're on the outside of the ring? What's going on with this? Count them out. Get this guy out. How many double team moves can you do to one person? This is longer than 5. This is longer than 10 seconds. Like, I think about the rules. I'm a nerd like that. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I was shocked about the outcome. I was not expecting the Bucks and the Callis family to win because, Manny, obviously.
Well, there's that. And then also Kenny being written off TV.
Yeah. But my main thing is with this angle of Kenny being written off TV is, did we get a new Hangman opponent? Because I didn't really see anybody in this match that seemed like a threat to Hangman or it seemed like they're going after the world title at All Out. Because if it's the protostar who seem to have the
he's
got other business
problem. He's got multiple problem.
Yeah.
They haven't really identified anyone as Hangman's potential challenger unless they don't go down the actual Callis route and it's Takeshita or
Well, he seems to be kind of involved with Okada. Takeshita,
it's very
yeah.
I don't know. They haven't really led to anyone being the next potential number one contender.
I mean, MJF still has that contract, but there was really no mention of him or the contract this episode, I don't think. No. So I don't know where they're going with it all out, who's his opponent at all.
If it continues like this, and expect the last maybe week or maybe they'll do it on a collision where they announce that MJF's cashing in that thing because he has to give a week's notice, doesn't he? So
yeah,
that's probably the route they probably end up going down.
Yeah, but once I have to give the week's notice, I'm like, all right, I'll give you a month. It doesn't matter. Like, what am I doing? What are we doing here? I'm going to maximize this and give you the minimum days proper to prepare. But I think
you know what? You could tell him a week and then run him over with a car 3 days before the match. There's no stopping you doing that.
So here's how I would have played it. I would have saved this injury angle. I mean, Kenny went out, whatever. But I would have did this the exact same thing to Hangman and did MJF at the end of the show, of either show, maybe next week or this week. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself and not giving Tony contest. And then after the Protostar does the brain buster through a chair or a table to Hangman and he should be out, that's when MJF says, I announced that shit. He can't compete next week. He has a broken neck. And it puts the title in jeopardy. That's when I would do it. The week before All Out or 2 weeks before All Out and say Hangman can't make it. He's not going to be cleared in time.
But I'm going to say AEW Dynamite, my best show of the week.
Yeah, it was a good show. I really enjoyed this episode.
It was a great show this week.
No, I'm not giving it great. How dare you not say that?
It was.
It was a great show. It was a great show. Yeah. Yeah. Seemed focused, but
it did.
We got matches.
NXT kicks straight off with Jada Parker versus Lash Legend. It's a pretty decent match. Lash Legend wins, and then Jada gets a heat back right after the match, giving a hypnotic through the barricade.
I just don't buy it. I don't buy her going through that barricade. I buy Jacob. I buy Breaker. I buy Willow or Piper. These are some big people who are moving at unnatural big people speeds. I do not buy Jada, who doesn't go, it's not fast at all at this point and has very little impact on that. They just went there. I was like, oh, they went through it and fine. She got her heat back. Respect. I was shocked she lost the way she lost though. Lash whooped her ass at the end.
I'm very much on the Jada Parker side of events for the one to go become the NXT Women's Champion. But I think they're leaning towards Lash. I think they're leaning towards the power game rather than who's the most charismatic.
Yeah, and I think it's still up in the air. I think they're unsure who they want to go with because the way Jada got her heat back, it seemed like we're going to continue this.
No, they're going to continue it, but I think it definitely feels like Lash is the one.
Yeah. It can go either way. I feel like it can go either way because the way she got her heat back and knocked her out and whatnot, and the way Lash won, I feel like they're about to pull a Sheamus and Rusev and just goes 7 matches.
but then you've got the wrench in this whole thing is Lola Vice, the Latina, who had a video package. Of
took us to the streets of Miami.
She took the streets. They had her whole family in there.
Yep. Showed her doing some martial arts as a young child and then as an MMA fighter. She ain't champion. I don't think she's championship tour. I'll give her mid-card level. I can give her the North American title. I can give her the Intercontinental title. I just don't buy Lola Vice as a main eventer.
Blake Monroe has a fan in Ariana Grace, while Nikita Lyons is in the back looking like Fiona from Shrek.
Manny made sure that was in his notes. He made sure that was in his notes.
She did, and screw everyone in the mid card mess for giving me 2 likes on that joke. That joke was incredible.
Come on, Manny. Who's your audience? Mid card mess is majority black people, real black people, Manny. And I'll tell you this: you don't have to talk about a thick woman in front of black people because she gets some ass, no matter what. I'm just saying. They just happy she was on the show. Then a real black woman showed up.
Jordan Grace barges in.
Oh, well,
they get pulled apart, and she shoves Callie Armstrong, who tells her this place don't revolve around her. Yeah. This is the second time you've done this shit, and she got a Callie Armstrong problem.
Yeah, and when she says the second time she did this shit, I went, when was the first? They gonna have to show me. Oh, they're showing the footage. They're showing the footage. And that's the beauty of WWE over AEW right there. That's the one thing they get. I have no memory of this attack. I remember when it happened. Like, I remember when they showed the footage and go, there we go. She got enough. Yeah.
So I called this the moment it made me realize I didn't like NXT this week. Javon Evans came out there.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, he said he was he let the occasion get to him at Heatwave, and he failed, and he wants to apologize because he let everyone down. Undertaker's music hits, but it's Briggs who comes out and stinks up the joint.
Yeah, I've never seen the NXT crowd had a reaction of the reaction of if anybody other than AJ Lee comes out on Monday because they heard the gong and they got hyped. And even I went, oh, okay, he's going to hype up Javon and get him remotivated. And then when it was Briggs, I went, fuck. And then I get to the Manny text, which says, hold on, I was going to bring that up right now. Hold on. This is us live texting each other, doing this. That's Skinny Rock and all that. Fiona's Apple. Where Manny goes, oh, fuck Briggs.
Yeah, and then Marcus takes a more dignified approach of Jesus, F Briggs, man.
Yeah, I added Jesus to it. And mine was after the choke slam on the chair. Because Briggs comes out there, he cuts a mediocre promo to Javon, who says, I ain't got time for this, Briggs. And then the crowd's giving Briggs a lot of shit. And Briggs said, you keep talking, and I'm going to take it out of him. And he did, because he dropped Javon on his head.
But I like the fans in this case because they decided to point the door to him. He's like, go over there.
Yes.
The door is that way. The door is that way. The door is that way.
Yeah, they got like did you see Blake Monroe arriving into NXT?
Yeah.
Or did you send me that video probably?
I don't think I did, but they really hyped her up going into.
They hyped her up. They hyped her up. They was doing they was doing her song.
You know that's the I would say that the hood version of what's that lady's show? Is it Jennifer Hudson's show where they do the hallway of like when people chant?
I don't know. I've never seen the Jennifer Hudson show.
You've never seen that thing? It's all over socials.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I've never seen
they come out the green room and the whole entire team is in the hallway singing to them.
Really? Oh no, yeah. I've never seen that. So I stopped watching daytime TV when it stopped getting good. When I started getting the drama, when I started getting paternity tests. That's why I never watched it. I don't know what's on daytime TV. Hell, I don't think I've ever seen the second of the Wendy Williams show. I never seen Ellen. Like none of these daytime shows. So when you tell me this happened, I'm just gonna have to take your word for it. This is what was going on. Jennifer Hudson had Soul Train line before every show.
I mean, let me find it. Oh, here's one.
I believe you. You don't have to show me proof.
That's basically the hood version of what we got.
Yeah, that is. That's exactly what we got. But you know what?
Yeah,
let it happen.
Confirms it's J Hud. So we get Candice LeRae versus Xia Brookside. NXT UK Legacy.
Yeah.
Xia Brookside.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought up her that, and I was like, yeah, but y'all fired her too. But I would add, this is the first time I've ever watched a WWE Speed match.
Yeah, but I don't think it's ever been. I don't think it's ever been presented like this.
Okay.
Because
the lights going off the timer
I
and all that.
enjoyed all the lights and stuff. The match
That
was
was
meh.
cool.
The match was meh. But the lighting and everything was cool. The presentation was really nice.
Yeah, so my big problem with this with speed, I need them to wrestle faster. I need this to be a cardio type of match where you just go, I gotta go fast, and you actually get tired. Like, it's just nonstop hitting you with moves and tagging. This is not what I imagine speed was like on Twitter or whatnot. I'm just saying this is what I want speed to be. I want it to be physical. I want it to be fast. I need people taking high-risk chances because they're just looking at the clock. I need people looking at the clock at all time. Candice LeRae beat her ass so casually. He was like, I got 30 seconds. I got time to do an elbow. I got time to do a moonsault. I can pose a little bit.
That moonsault was so slow, by the way. The lion salt she did, she floated for like 5 minutes.
And she missed it completely, but I've always liked Candice moonsaults. Because I think she gets that hang time I like. The problem is she doesn't land flush like she should.
Yeah, but Io doesn't land her moonsaults ever.
Again, I honestly, the only person who moonsault I like right now currently that lands flush, Jacob never. It's rare when he misses. I think he's like 99 out of 100 times he's going to land right in the middle of your stomach.
He normally does about 12, so it skews the average.
Yeah. But in the moonsault game, most people are missing. I feel like everybody's missing. The art of the moonsault is over. Just jump forward, okay, guys? Just jump forward.
Ava wants the tag team division to get title shot on NXT, as they all argue who deserves a title shot. Next week there'll be a triple threat tag team match between Culling, Fatal Influence, and Zarya and Sol Ruka.
Who you got?
Zarya and Sol Ruka. Come on.
I was hoping you went the other way with that. I was hoping you said Fallon and Jasmine.
No,
I would not agree.
They're gonna hype up the hybrid. And she's gonna go to the main roster and win everything, Marcus, because what? Triple H doesn't see color. An actual quote he said.
Yeah. And you know what? If he didn't see color, he still wouldn't be able to see Sol Ruka. But I agree. I agree. I would honestly position Sol to win all the belts. We've never had a woman be a belt collector in WWE, and she has the potential to do that with the Speed title, her North American title, and
Do you not feel like it's going to be overdone though?
What do you mean that someone has all these belts?
Yeah, because Mercedes is doing it.
Mercedes is doing it, but we're not doing it, Manny. Okay, we're not doing it. Or as the WWE would say, we're not doing it. Okay, we want to do it and make Sol Ruka something special, and nobody has ever achieved this in any form of WWE. And I will just start doing it now. If this Mercedes thing seems to be working, if I'm WWE and I'm competing with AEW, I'm gonna get a real black woman to compete with Mercedes. Although I believe Mercedes' boyfriend will whoop her boyfriend's ass. Shout out to the Beast.
I don't know. I feel like the Beast could fall for some trickery, Marcus.
Some bing bop?
Marcus, I feel like the Beast could be Wile E. Coyote. You know that for a fact. He could be. He could be.
Hold on. In Toontown, they were having this match. Yes, Manny, I agree with you. But this is the real world of professional wrestling.
Yeah, but Marcus,
Shit.
The Beast Mortis is worse than 50-50 booking. I think he's like 70-30.
What map is that? Did you go backwards? What is 70-30? He's losing 70% of the time.
He loses 70% of the time.
Normally you go 30-70, right?
Oh, I went for the higher number first.
Yeah, I know. Because you made it sound like he was impressive. And then it was like, no, he's talking about his loss record is 75% chance.
I put losses first. They count more.
They hurt more. The Beast Mortal beats himself up after every match going, God, why did I go for that?
Dark State actually cut a really good promo this week, and the questionable white boy did not say anything sketchy this week.
No pause. No pause moment. No. I was disappointed. No pause. Chase U happened right here somewhere, right?
Chase U talked Andre Chase into a match against Briggs.
Yeah. Briggs is terrible in the match. Andre Chase tried his best, too.
I didn't actually even care about that match, Marcus. And I was wide awake during that time. That got the scrub treatment. 2 fingers on your trackpad.
So I believe there's levels to skipping and not watching stuff. I think this is the I'm gonna call it the Eric. I'm on my phone for this one.
No, I'd rather just skip past it. I'm not gonna leave it on so I can hear it and see it.
See, I will leave it on. I will leave it on just because I would want to hear what happened and not just be like, what the fuck's going on? But yeah, this is something that I'd be like this. What's Trump doing today? The adventures of Donald Trump continues.
Trick Williams, whatever he was saying, he was interrupted by DIY. They stopped by because it's their 10-year anniversary of their NXT debut. They point out they have more titles than Trick, but they never won the TNA World title. However, they defined the black and gold era, and then they give Trick the meat in the middle.
Yeah, they say a lot of stuff, but I'm going to say this. Even back in NXT, I don't care about these guys. I think they've done too much damage to them on the main roster that when they came out... It's the only
time they're going to have noise made about them, though.
Yeah, the crowd was happy. And, man, I'm going to suggest a match for you. I know they're not going to do it. And I've been saying they should rip off AEW some, but they need a Gauntlet Battle Royal. They need to do a Gauntlet Battle Royal. And it's all the past NXT stars when they return to full self for that homecoming show. I'm just saying... Who will be come out on top of this large gauntlet of random NXT stars coming out? Men, women, anybody can come out. Doesn't matter. Anybody can get it. I'm just saying. That could be anybody. Whether it's Sami Zayn going out there or Kona Reeves or whatever.
Kona Reeves.
The finest, man. I'm just saying. I would get a kick out of just going through history and celebrating past NXT with featuring past talent, whether it's Lars Sullivan or Velveteen Dream coming out. Just around, I think the crowd reactions would be like, it would be as hot as the Royal Rumble match of who's coming out next. And we don't know how many people are in there, similar to AEW. They just keep coming out. And I think it just keep escalating. I'm like, oh, wow. James Storm is coming out. He had one match in NXT.
Oh, no, not James Storm.
He had one match in NXT, Manny. Bring him out.
Ava books what I predicted last week, a flag match between Tavion Heights and Ethan Page.
I don't know why I didn't see this coming at all. I was blinded by the blindfold match. I did not understand. I didn't realize Ava was on her. I need to book circa 2009. No, probably earlier than that. 1999.
This is 99, 98, 99, 2000. No, 2000 they were more into their bra and panties matches, if anything.
Mud wrestling, gravy matches. That's what Randy's gravy got into. He was watching Trish and
the cat.
Corey?
I thought it was the cat.
Oh, maybe the cat. Yeah, I'm sure it was multiple ones. Let's go with that one. Randy was like, no. When I saw the cat in that gravy, I knew.
I knew why the king would love the cat. Callie Armstrong took on Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace wins, but an incredible showing for Callie Armstrong.
Kelly Armstrong's the future.
She is.
I'm giving her all the money.
From the first match I saw of her in Evolve.
Yeah.
From that first episode, I was like, this woman is gold.
Yeah.
Like her boots.
She is the second coming of Bianca Belair, and I would say she's actually more charismatic than Bianca Belair.
Especially in
the early stages.
I would actually say I'm more impressed with her than I am with Lash.
Yeah,
there has been
absolutely.
less. I think there was less. Lash has had more time to be where she's at.
Manny, I'm more impressed with her than 90% of the NXT roster. Like, she lost to Jordan Grace, but I have potential that Callie Armstrong, if everything goes smooth and correct, will be the biggest star to come out of this show. That was on the show. Bigger than Blake, bigger than Jordan, maybe not bigger than Sol Roca, but
told you she's a hybrid. She's a hybrid.
Yeah. I think that should be the rival. That might be the big rivalry on the main roster. Callie Armstrong, Sol Roca. I'm blacker than you.
It'd be the newer Rhea Ripley versus
Bianca.
Bianca.
Yeah, I'm for it. I'm all for it. Shout out to Callis. Inglewood zone.
Blake comes out and has a pull apart with Jordan. Blake bleeds somehow and then
gives a scowl.
But we've seen this before when she bled with Toni Storm.
Yeah.
Then it was a turn of being evil in AEW.
Yeah, it's her not the glamour side, but I guess her hardcore legend side, or Mick Foley comes out.
this is kind of the turning. This is like when dashing Cody Rhodes become undashing.
Yeah. So you know who it finally hit me who Blake Monroe reminds me of in ring and microphone wise. Carmella. It's like I was like, this could just easily be Carmella in the feud right now.
Yeah, but Carmella moved faster. Carmella moved fast. Carmella had speed to it, not fast speed, but like remember when we were watching? I think it was all in. I think we had All In, and then we had whatever NXT show was on at the same time.
The Bash was Great American Bash.
Yeah, I think it was the Great American Bash, and every time she tagged in, I was like, God, how slow is she moving?
Yeah, and you know, in that match, I just feel like. I don't know. Maybe she's just not used to the wrestling these NXT people. She need more reps or something. But she just looked really sloppy. I thought she looked better in the next match she had. I forgot. I can't remember any of her matches. I don't know why.
She's not exactly memorable. I think that whole thing with Toni Storm was because of Toni Storm.
That might be it. Like you know how I always say, Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream peaked at their match. I think Blake Monroe may have peaked at the Toni Storm match because that honestly that could have been the end of her career, and that would have been like, oh wow, what a story.
Yeah. Because nothing good came out of a title run, if you remembered, if you actually remembered the title run.
Honestly, I remember Toni Storm being having amnesia or something.
Yeah,
and I don't remember anybody else she fought.
Where are we at? Ricky Saints, Obafemi, Hank and Tank versus Dark State. Match breaks down as
Hold on, baby. The All-Star 8-man tag NXT edition.
Marcus is an All-Star. I see 1 star in this.
Hold on.
And then
can I guess?
One star and 2 maybes.
Can I guess who your 1 star is?
Yeah.
I don't think your 1 star is Oba. And I know that seems like the obvious answer. It's not Oba. I thought it is. I was gonna say it's Shaquan Sugar.
No, but he is very good. He is very good, but I feel like I don't like him in this group. I think I need to see him do his own thing. Then you can really judge him on is he a star or not. The other two, the two maybes is Hank and Tank. I don't see anything in Ricky Saints.
No, I don't think Ricky Saints can do anything. That's nothing personal. I feel he's fine in his position. I don't feel he's main event level. He's just going to end up just like Mello. Like he's just slightly better on the microphone than Mello. He's more comfortable on there, but I don't see much potential. But Oba for sure. Hank and Tank, I don't see being stars on the main roster.
No, I don't see them stars. I see them being a maybe because because tag team wrestling is dead.
Yeah, yeah. They're only. I feel like Hank and Tank are going to go the route of the War Raiders or the Ascension or I'm trying to think at Otis.
The Ascension, Marcus.
Yeah.
I know you're going throwback NXT. I know you're going back throwback NXT, but the Ascension.
The Ascension. I'm just talking about tag teams that they made tag team champions when they got to the main roster, kind of just disappeared. The Ascension falls right into that category as long as what is the Revival.
Well, you kind of have to say the Street Profits.
No, they've had probably the best tag team run of any of their tag teams.
Yeah, but again, though. I don't necessarily care when these Street Profits come out because you know how they feel about tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
So like, how can you raise the roof, pop if they don't care and you know they don't care.
But you know what? I don't think they cared about the Street Profits as a tag team, but they've been featured for the whole 8 years of their career. There's not been a time where the Street Profits were off TV for any little bit.
Marcus, if they were white, you wouldn't even hear about them.
I don't think so. I feel like
this is strictly diversity.
How dare you?
If Montez Ford and Montez Ford would probably be the world champion by now if he was white. But if Montez Ford and Dawkins were white, I don't think they'd be on TV. I think they'd be on TV as much as the War Raiders.
No, I think Montez charisma carried them to multiple segments because even when they were not on TV or they were on NXT, Vince McMahon called them up randomly to like do ads, to do WWE Shop and promote the rest of the show. I think that I don't know. I don't think they're as diverse. I would not call them the Creed brothers. Essentially, what you're saying.
Oh, they have fell off. Where are the Creed brothers?
The Creed brothers are just the White Street Profits.
The Creed brothers have fallen off a cliff.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Yeah. I mean, when Gable went down, I mean, it's not like he was doing much with them anyway. It was like there is no love for the Creeds in WWE. Yeah. And I think Julius is really talented.
I didn't even realize the dog was behind me.
Well, I realized she stopped barking, so I don't know where she was at. But yeah, I don't even know where we're at. We're talking about Hank and Tank.
Yeah, this is the end of the show anyway. Yeah, this is the end of the show.
It is with Hank them beating Dark State, which even after the champion and contender could not coexist this time for victory, Hank and Tank still won.
Did they win? Oh yeah, they did because of Joe Hendry.
Yeah, he appeared. Who I think act is done. I don't need to see him anymore.
It's so over. I don't know why people like it.
Now he's just appearing when he say his name. I know that's his thing, but
that's his thing. But like,
I'm done. I don't need to see anymore.
Yeah, so that's NXT. AEW is the best show this week.
AEW blew him out the water this week. Match quality. And you know what? This is something that AEW is doing that WWE hasn't done in a long time. They have not. And people may say, they have not given me a quality main event on Raw or SmackDown in a long ass time. But you'd be like, well, that was a main event.
Even like, Sammy winning the US title was
yeah, that pushed the limits as far as okay that you can get into a match. I'm like, this is okay. This is Solo special. He's a 3-star general. You can't get more than 3 out of Solo.
Yeah. It's bad in WWE right now. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot for them to make a comeback.
Yeah. I mean, just to see, they need to just get younger. It's time to push the new generation. Just push the new generation. Get younger. And then by younger, I mean don't be shoving Josh Briggs down my throat. Keep him down. Man. Keep him down.
Stop
Bring
showing
up the
me
good young
Josh
talent.
Briggs.
Yeah. Give me the good young talent. Feature Devon. Feature Oba. Feature Trick. Feature I just named black people, but that's NXT at this current.
Give me the Sugar Man. Give me more of the Sugar Man.
I was trying to think of the non-white people. I mean, not non-white, but the white people or different. But I was like, all the potential is black in NXT at this current moment.
Yeah, Jada, Lash, Callie Armstrong.
Yeah, it just keeps going. Shit, it's all black people. I was trying to think of a white one. Jasper Troy even has more potential.
Ethan Page.
Well, he a 35-year-old man. I guess.
Doesn't matter, man. I like
and now he's getting younger. That ain't getting younger. I like Ethan. Yeah, Ethan delivered. He is so main roster ready.
Yeah,
it's just
Ethan's good. I don't know who else. Who else is it? When all the stories involve a black person, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, I'm supposed to go with Miles Bourne. No, not going that route. Not going Lexus King.
No, Lexus King is just a comedy act.
Shit.
Never to be taken seriously.
You know, and leave in the comments. Give me your number one white potential in NXT because damn.
Oh, Swipe Right.
Oh well, yeah, the Vanity Project.
Yeah,
they have potential, but that's so at the bottom of the WWE card. Evolve is the very bottom. Like when you're on Tubi, that's the very bottom. Although I should watch. I like Callie Armstrong. She wrestles there. I choose not to watch her on Evolve.
I mean, I'm liking that Jin Tyler's on there, but that's purely because I don't have any Filipino representation.
She's the last one left. You gotta watch the indies for Shotzi.
I do. I pay attention to what Shotzi's doing. Like
indie guy.
like some of you phonies out there, when someone gets released and you're like, oh, how horrible is this person really? Do you follow them afterward? No, you don't.
Yeah. And you know what? She's doing good work. Her and Cardona are having a good storyline that is so good that it's hitting casuals that people know it.
Yeah.
This is what I like when WWE do release people. You see people who actually want to do something, be good, and WWE kind of held them back from doing good stuff. Like Cardona and Shotzi are evidence of that. Like, oh yeah, they got released, but they decided to, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna, build something out of this.
But again, for someone that doesn't want to be in WWE, he talks a lot about them, Matt Cardona.
No, oh man, he wants to be back. Remember he said they haven't offered him to come back.
Because they don't
He
need
wants to be
him.
back. I figure he talks more. I figure he helps Chelsea Green on her segments more than he even thinks about his indie. Chelsea did on this week. You should do this.
Did you see Chelsea Green was wearing a WrestleMania 2000 top?
Yeah.
And him grilling her about, can you name anyone that was on the show? She's like, no, I was just given this. And I'm wearing it.
I'm gonna tell you this: the best wrestlers are the ones that weren't fans, because the fanboys are too much. They're nerds. They're nerds. The people who come in there out of nowhere and you be like, oh, and they don't know anything about the business. Like, give me a Stratton any day of the week.
Well,
or Trick Willie, ex-football player and shit.
Dan reminds us that Nina Samuels always has had like a theater background. Mm-hmm. And she's like one of the most evilest people. Like when she's on that microphone, evil. Yeah. When you talk to her in person, lovely human being. Give brownies.
It just seems like the people who were not in sport, Logan Paul, just naturals, just people who just figure out, oh, okay, that's what I gotta do. It's the wrestling nerds who try to be too cute when they're out there. They try to get cheered and get chants going and all that. It's these sons of bitches who don't know anything about it who come in and be like, oh yeah, this is fun. I do this part time.
So yeah, that is today's show. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Yeah. Changes are coming.
Yeah, show's in jeopardy, guys. We don't know what's going on in the next few weeks.
Yeah, we'll let you know more when we plan it all. I mean, the Untitled Manny and Marcus show remains largely unchanged.
It kind of, but not. It's separate. Then we separate two shows.
Yeah, scheduling. It's a scheduling issue, but like we're changing it up. But outside of that, I think remains largely unchanged. It's more the Saturday show that we need to think about.
Yeah, which could just be. It could just end up being like a video. Who knows? I don't know because it's gonna be late night. We'll see. But changes are coming.
More Americans might actually watch it because it's in the evening, but it is a Saturday.
I mean, late night, I'll put this shit on. If I'm at home alone and I need to hear some nonsense, I'll put these three motherfuckers on TV who I know are just going to be roasting each other and talking about anything else. Especially late night. Who knows? You may get Tuesday night Manny on the Saturday night.
Yeah. So, we'll keep you up to date when we know more. Like the video.
We know as much as we do.
We know about 2/3 of everything that's going on. But
yeah.
Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Me and Marcus will be back with Eric on Saturday.
A Saturday show. It's rare these days. It's always a PLE or some bullshit.
What do you think he's whispering in his ear?
The check didn't clear. I need to get paid this week.
Your mom's a hoe.
You are an EVP. Why haven't I been paid? I'll go with some HR shit. Are you okay? How is your diver fasciitis acting up? My neck tick. Oh man.